Hello, Aries. How are you? Welcome to my channel, and welcome to your reading. So, this is your reading for the month of October, and this is a general reading. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Energies might be vice versa, and time is fluid. In this reading, we'll see what is your energy, what do you need to know, what are the general messages, what are the love messages you need to know. I'll pull out some romantic messages at the fag end, and I'll also pull out some self care tips for you. So make sure you watch the video till the end, Aries. Let's get started now. Let's see what you need to know. Let's see what you need to know, Aries. Let's see what you need to know. Aries, let's see what you need to know. Aries, what do you need to know for the month of October? What do you need to know for the month of October? What do you need to know for the month of October, Aries? What do you need to know for the month of October? What do you need to know for the month of October? When it comes to your love life, we have Ace of Wands, career finances, Eight of Wands, your health, Page of Pentacles. Other general messages, we have Page of Wands. Love life in detail, we have the Sun card, we have the Six of Swords, and we have the Death and Rebirth. Bottom of the deck, we have Lovers. Okay. So, Aries, I'll keep Lovers over here. You might be dealing with Gemini, Scorpio, Leo. A lot of Wand cards over here. You might be dealing with all the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. You might be dealing with Libra. You might be dealing with Gemini is standing out really strong. You might be dealing with Pisces. You might be dealing with for some of you, I'm hearing Sagittarius. If the sign pops up, all the better. Let's not remain fixed on the same. You might be seeing a lot of 888, lot of 999, lot of 222, lot of 1111, 444, 777 as well. If the sign or the number pops up, all the better. Let's not remain fixed on the same. Okay. Let's see what you need to know when it comes to your love life. When it comes to your love life, we have Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is telling me, Gemini, that uh, there is a very strong desire to manifest a new beginning. Okay, a very, very strong desire to manifest new beginning in your life, and not just a new beginning. I think so. You're also looking out for some excitement. You don't want, yes, of course, you're looking out for someone who is highly compatible, but you also want to feel extremely happy. You also want to feel extremely excited. You also want to feel like, every day you're looking forward to, getting to know that person, spending time with that person, dealing with that person, talking to that person. Okay. Spending quality time with that person, becoming intimate with that person. So, uh, you're looking for excitement in love and relationships, is what I'm getting. For many of you, I'm also feeling like you have taken a sabbatical from love and relationships and you're celibate since a very long time. You have been single for since a very long time. Not the case that you didn't had any options, you had, but you chose to remain single. Now all of a sudden there is a very strong urge. Okay, especially something got shifted since last eclipse is what I'm hearing. Okay, there is a strong urge that you're feeling. There is a strong desire that has been suddenly that desire has been triggered inside you, and you are feeling like, I want to chase that desire. The desire is to experience a new beginning. The desire is to experience excitement in love and relationships. The desire is to manifest someone who will fulfill your expectations, who is going to be compatible, right? So that's what I see. And maybe for some of you, you are working with law of attraction, law of manifestation. You are trying to manifest someone, might be putting some additional efforts to manifest someone. And for some of you, I'm also hearing that if you already have somebody on your mind, it is very likely that you're trying to manifest that specific person. And again, if there is a specific person on your mind, I certainly see that you're putting in some additional efforts, like I said, right, working with law of attraction, law of manifestation, maybe you're writing down some affirmations or you will write down some affirmations. That's what I see. Okay. When it comes to your career finances, we have Eight of Wands. So Eight of Wands is telling me that expect some fast changes, okay? Uh, might be some unexpected changes, but these are some really fast changes that will happen, that you will experience. Uh, I do feel for some of you there is a good news that is coming towards you when it comes to your career, especially if you're expecting a promotion or if you're finding a job, okay, or if you're working towards expansion of your business. Some sort of a good news is coming towards you. Apart from that, I do feel that you will be supported a lot, okay, in whatever you do. If you're a 95 person, your bosses will support you a lot in the month of October. You might come up with some new ideas, and your ideas and your presentations will be applauded a lot. Okay, if you launch a new product, you are going to receive a lot of love, care from your existing customers, right? Launch a new product, launch a new service, like people will jump on to grab that product, grab that service, right? I'm also hearing for some of you, you might actually experience your websites crashing down. That's what I'm getting with the Eight of Wands. Okay. When it comes to your health, we have Page of Pentacles. Aries, I feel that either you are ignoring something and you know you need to do something, but there is a level of either you're trying to ignore it or you're simply dealing that, and you're working with, you're trying to put in a lot of load on something that is working because the other thing is not working. Okay. I don't know. I mean, see, this person is, the page is standing on one leg. Okay. He's resting the other leg on the leg that is, he's standing on the ground with. So the entire tension is on this one leg. Okay. So probably for some of you, it's like, say for example, there is some, just giving you an example, okay, this need not be the case. Uh, but I'm trying to give you an analogy so that you can understand this better. Say for example, let's consider this only. Okay. Say for example, there is an injury on one leg. Okay, and you need to know, and you know that you need to go to the doctor and you need to uh, do some dressing or whatever needs to be done. You need to do that. Till the time you don't go to the doctor, you're using other leg a lot, okay, because you cannot put pressure on this leg that has been injured. So major pressure is coming on the other leg. Okay, so you're actually working with one leg only. Okay, so you know that you need to go to the doctor, you know that you need to recover yourself from this pain or this injury, but there is either you are ignoring it or either you're dealing it. Do not do that. And then we have Page of Wands. Other general messages. You will find yourself in a very good mood throughout October. Okay, you won't need any reasons to be happy. I do see that your mood will be elevated. You're going to feel really hopeful, optimistic, and positive throughout the month of October. And overall, I do see that your energy levels are good. In fact, you will also feel extremely youthful. Okay, you'll also feel very positive. You will get a lot of attention because of the fact that you are feeling very youthful. Okay, that's what I see with the Page of Wands. When it comes to your love life, we have the Sun card, the Six of Swords, the Death and Rebirth, and Lovers was at the bottom of the deck. I do see, Aries, that whatever decisions you take, whether those decisions are walking away from somebody, whether those decisions are about resurrecting a connection with someone, whatever decisions you take, you will be very happy about it. The overall mood is very happy. The overall, uh, like, whatever you decide, your decision making is gonna lead to positive outcome, is gonna make you really, really happy. Okay, so that's the first message I'm getting over here. For some of you, if you are single, I do see that you're manifesting someone from your past life, because the month of October is definitely indicating union with somebody. So either it's a reconciliation with someone, or you are uniting with a new person that is coming towards you. If it's a new person, this is definitely someone from the past life. Okay. I think so, Aries, it's more about you wanting to explore yourself. Okay. I think so, in this lifetime, the way you're going to get closer to your higher self, okay, or the way you're going to unite with your higher self is, I mean, that pathway is about learning about yourself through relationships. Okay. For some people, it's about discovering oneself through experiencing challenges in various areas of life, whether that is related to career, finances, whether that is related to romance. I think so. For you, Aries, it's primarily about relationships. Okay. For some of you, I'm hearing that you have experienced a lot of relationships, failed relationships in the past. And there is also a reason for that. Okay. You have experienced these failed relationships. Okay. Many failed relationships because you were supposed to explore yourself more and more by getting into more and more relationships. You are supposed to get closer to your higher self, and that journey is never easy. Getting closer to your higher self is never and ever easy. Okay? But for you, that pathway was laid down through relationships, by getting into relationships. Okay? Someone ended up hurting you, then you discovered, like, okay, this person hurted me this way. I really don't like the way this person treated me. Going forward, I'm going to make sure that nobody treats me like this. So there is, if you, I mean, you know, if you sit back, relax, meditate for some time, and if you start evaluating all of your relationships one by one, you will notice that there is one different thing that you have learned in every relationship. Okay. In one of the relationships, you might have learned about how to prioritize yourself. In another relationship, you might have learned about, self-care is extremely, self-love is extremely important. Okay. In third relationship, the learning might be something else. So if you sit down and start evaluating all the relationships in detail, you will notice that in every single relationship, there was always some other thing that you learned from those relationships. That's what I see, okay, for many of you. But now I do see that you're getting closer to your the one, okay. But at the same time, people from the past who don't want you to move on. Okay, their energy is also getting activated. They might try to come back, but this time around, divine is intervening. Divine is going to stop these people from doing anything wrong to you. Okay. For many of you, I also feel like you're getting relocated to far off distances. Okay. So that's about your love life. Now let's pull out some romantic messages and some I'll pull out the self-care tips first. Okay, I'll read out the message from that and then I'll pull out the romantic messages. So let's see what is your self care tip. Let's see what is your self care tip. Connect with your ancestors. This is card number 14. Okay, I'm going to read the message from this booklet. It is Self Care Oracle Guidebook. Okay, connect with your ancestors. Interesting. I pulled out the same page. So, the message over here, as I heal my wounds, I heal my lineage and bring peace that uh, rever- reverberates. I don't know what I'm saying. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Reverberates infinitely throughout time and space. Uh, I do have marble mouth. At times, I do fumble on the words. Okay. Through understanding our history, we gain a deep sense of appreciation for all the time and people it took to bring us into this world. Connecting with our ancestors is one way to better understand ourselves, our patterns, and the patterns present within our lineage. It allows us to make peace with all that has happened before. It also provides motivation to evolve and find new and better ways to live. So, why connect with the ancestors? One reason, and in fact, I'll say extremely important reason to connect with our ancestors is to understand ourselves. Okay, the patterns that we have seen in our lives, in relationships, why we keep on attracting wrong people all the time, etc. Okay, the probably these are the same patterns that were present in our lineage itself, right? It allows us to make peace with all that has happened before. It also provides motivation to evolve and find new and better ways to live. Once we start understanding, like what is a challenge or what is the root cause of something that we are facing, okay, we know how to overcome that. We start finding ways to overcome the challenges. We start finding ways to evolve ourselves, right? Building this bridge is something that you can do by researching and connecting the dots between family stories, DNA analysis, and traditional archives. You can also learn about family line in more intuitive ways like meditating, dream work, and working with a past life regression specialist or someone who specializes in reading the Akashic records, a metaphysical archive of everything that has ever happened within the universe, including all of your past lifetimes and those that will come in the future. Okay. So, what you can do, you can also learn about the family through intuition, meditation, doing some past life regression analysis, or maybe, visit an Akashic record specialist, and that person will unfold what happened in your previous lifetimes. Like, why there are certain things that you are facing in this current lifetime, right? Call on your ancestors to tap onto into the centuries of wisdom, protection, and guidance. As you look back and connect with your forebears, your path forward will become more evident. So, the exercise for you or the journal prompt: what patterns or trends exist in your family line, especially among the women? Do these patterns appear in your life as well? Okay. So, what you have to do is your work, your exercise for today is start writing down, journal what are the patterns that you have experienced in your life and what are the patterns you have seen in your family, in your lineage, in your parents, in their life. Okay. And especially if you can trace down certain patterns with that you have noticed within the female family members, right? So if you can write them down, that will be good. Okay. And then try to see what are the patterns in your life and what are the patterns in their life. You will be able to connect the dots. Okay. And maybe you might feel the urge to do some Akashic record reading or maybe do some past life regression analysis and etc. Right? Okay. So now I'm pulling out some romantic messages. Let's see what you need to know. Let's see what you need to know. I want to make it right. Past life regression. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? See, the cards are suggesting you. Maybe for some of you, you guys need to do this. Karma. Someone is getting karmic punishment. I knew it all along. Do you still think about me? Seeing you makes my day. You are adorable. I feel the love. Is it over? The thought of you makes me smile inside. I regret my behavior. I hope you're doing well. All right, I hope this resonates. Hit like, share, and subscribe. Just a sec. Comment down below and let me show you the cards. This is your spread. Okay. Take care, have a great time, and bye bye.